for the invitation. I can tell by who you elected, minus the senator. You have brilliant people in Leavenworth, right? Still have some stuff to do. We're working on election reform, and which is another huge hurdle to get around. I mean, there's issues, and I hate what they're trying to do to Georgia and some of their election reform, and just the misinformation and just kind of the lies that come out of that. But we're not backing down. Certainly not the Senate. So we're not backing down. We're going to bring in some true election reform, because they'll say they're trying to suppress the vote, right? I mean, that's kind of their mantra. These laws are trying to suppress the vote. And the only hint of truth that we are trying to suppress the fraudulent votes.
Yeah.
That's a factual thing, right? But they want to make that sound like you're suppressing a legitimate vote. No, we want to make legitimate votes possible and easy to see. But there is no doubt we're trying to suppress fraudulent votes. So, and we're working towards that. So that's another big thing I think we're working on. Trying to think what else. Those are the big tickets are coming. And by the way, this is my first year, so I'm learning as I go, right? As the president, trying to figure out how to manage a group of people when you get. And I'm probably not surprised you. People that run for these offices generally have strong personalities, and so managing those in a way that you can actually get somewhere tends to be difficult. So it's, but just for the background, I am one of 4 boys that we have very aggressive discussions about politics. My poor wife, first time she came to a family dinner, she goes, "I thought you liked your brothers." I said, "I love my brothers. I'll die for them, but he's wrong." So we'll have to have that discussion next Sunday. So we came out of that environment. We argue for what we need. And I have 6 children, 3 grandchildren at this point. So it's I love that environment. This is why I do what I do, right? I'm a little nervous for where this country's headed, particularly now. So it's I have to admit. So I was crying out the other day. I was a little angry at God. And I was saying, I don't recognize my country. I see, razor wire and tanks in the Capitol, and this craziness going on. But I got to tell you, this is the clearest I feel like he's ever spoke to me. In my head, it was almost audible. He said, "But you still recognize me."
Amen.
You're right. I do. So this is why we do what we do, and to the end, I'm going to fight for that. Right? It's not popular. I've been on the inside, I've been on the outside, on the inside, but I feel like I want to be consistent, and that's where we're going to be. And it just depends on who's running the show, whether you're on the inside or outside. We're going to keep fighting.